Hey, just Mark here. All right, so today I want to talk a little bit about celebrating the small wins. In our lives, whenever we achieve something, whether it's a job promotion, buying our first home, getting a brand new car, going on a big trip, or even like when if you're someone who's into losing weight or someone who is saving money for something, we always celebrate the big stuff, but we forget to celebrate the small stuff. So I'm going to give you an example right now. I was able to do 100 YouTube videos in 100 days. I was able to hit 500 subscribers. And for me, those are little wins. Because for the first 3 months of my channel, I had 10 subscribers. I just checked today, 10 subscribers. And over the last 2 months, I've been able to gain basically 490 subscribers, which is amazing. And it took a lot of hard work. But here's the thing. People don't see the hard work you put behind the scenes of anything you do. I remember when I was over 200 pounds. When I was trying to get down in weight all those years ago, nobody saw the hours I spent at the gym on the treadmill when it was minus 30 outside. Nobody saw the weights that I lifted. Nobody saw the walks that I took during the day. Or when I went and I ran my first marathon. Nobody saw the nights that I would spend 2 or 3 hours training. When I did buy my first home, nobody saw what it took to get me there, like the $10 savings here and there, the $20 here and there. So I want to encourage you, if you're watching this, start proudly celebrating your small wins in life. Because those small wins, each little one is going to get you to the big, big win at the end. And whatever your goal is, I want to hear about your goals. Tell me about them down below. Because honestly, I get excited celebrating not just my wins, but other people's wins. What are you trying to do in your life that's exciting for you, that makes you pee your pants a little bit? What do you want to achieve? And what little win did you get when you went there? After my heart surgery, a little win for me was being able to walk around my block for 20 minutes successfully without being too tired, or when I was able to run again for the first time around a track during my cardiac rehab. These are the things that make us who we are, and you may not think those little wins are important, but they are. They are sometimes even more important than the big goal that you accomplished, and just remember, nobody's going to see the hard work you put behind the scenes, right? They're only going to see the final result. So if you share the little wins, you're going to be sharing the little results along the way that get you to the big results. And that's exciting. I'm excited about a lot of things going on in my life right now. I'm excited about a few new things that I've learned that are going to hopefully help this YouTube channel. And, setting goals, creating the consistency. Every day I got off after work and I made sure I filmed a video. Here I am after 10 o'clock at night here in Calgary. I had to drive to the gas station and go for a little bit of drive and get some stuff and clear my head a little bit like I normally do. And here I am filming a YouTube video. It might be a 4-minute, 5-minute, 6-minute video. I don't know. And when I went to Europe last year, nobody saw what it took for me to save to go on that trip. When I finally got a vehicle that I like, nobody saw the hard work I put in to get that vehicle or what I had to do. There's a lot of little things that we don't think are important, but they are. And, whether it's a family celebration or, just anything, get excited. Get excited about life, what you're doing, where you're going, everything. As you can tell, I'm in a really good mood tonight. And I can't explain why. I was excited about the results I got on YouTube, but I'm more excited about a lot of the little things, like, making small decisions. I could have gone to Europe next week, but I'm going to see family instead because that's more important. For me, that's a small/big win because now I can turn this into a mini vacation for a few weeks where I'm going to stop at various places along the way. And I'm going to share those. Hopefully I can get some cool driving videos, but those are just my thoughts today. And I hope if you're watching this, you're going to get excited. You're going to get pumped up because whatever you're doing, you can do it. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.